your boy Saiyan.
Here's your boy Ant.
We're 10 minutes, and we're finally back with some more death battle videos.
Yes, finally.
It's been a tough minute, man. We all, well, he doesn't know, but man, we all know what happened with Rooster Teeth this past coming year.
And what happened? Tell us.
I don't know, it has something to do with Warner Brothers Studios.
They got sued?
Well, I don't think they got sued. I think they just got. I think Rooster Teeth was just shut down.
Really?
I don't know how, but I think it has something to do with their contract. With
Why are
Warner
you using?
Brothers.
Yeah. Oh, they had a contract with Warner Brothers.
I think so. Man, but we lost a bunch of we lost a bunch of shit because of that. Because Rooster Teeth was the channel.
Yeah.
Man, we had Death Battle, we had Ruby, we had Red versus Blue, we had Camp, and a bunch of other stuff.
I only know about Death Battle, but
Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff. Man, but it's finally nice to see that Death Battle is back. Man, in this video we're gonna be looking at Omni-Man versus Bardock.
I'm for Omni.
I'm for Bardock.
I'm for Omni.
Cannot beat that anime strength.
Alright, I'm not
Have you watched Invincible?
Yeah.
Are you
Not
caught
season
up?
2 though.
Are you?
I'm like mid season 2.
Why this shit?
I'm
Why?
like mid. I have a hard time committing.
Bro, it's only bro. It's on what? Yeah. Anyway, man, you got.
It's a joke.
I don't believe you, but okay. Anyway, man, we're about to watch, man, two alien daddies fight each other.
They are dads.
Yeah.
They are. I forgot. Bardock is Goku's dad.
Yeah.
Forgot who Bardock was for a second.
And we're about to get into it.
Yep. Sorry.
This battle is sponsored by Manscaped.
Dang, that is not how I thought.
Versus Bardock,
Okay, a little
the
preview.
ostracized Vitrumite and the Doomed Saiyan. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Dad was clean.
That was clean.
Omni-Man, Earth's once greatest hero. Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats. And then,
That whole team
in a
was
single day,
literally
it all went horribly wrong.
Hi, Omni-Man.
Yeah.
How, Omni-Man? Who, Omni-Man?
Who indeed? Champion of Earth, best-selling author J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade. With his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son.
It all starts with his home planet, Viltrum, which I hear is a totally lovely utopia.
Through brutal, mortal combat.
With a K! Or, wait,
Yeah,
no,
they-
that came later.
Viltrumites
Oh, yeah, I
are the
saw
most
that.
powerful
What?
beings in the
was
universe.
his,
Even more so
Omni-Man
after they
versus the
purged
other
the
guy?
weaker members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for imperial
Homelander, yes.
assimilation.
Homelander.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman superpowers and he's basically invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds,
Yeah,
soaring
that-
from
that
Earth to
scene
the
was
planet
a
Thraxa
OP.
in under 1 week. Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take, so a minimum of 2 galaxies. Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda is the lesser-known Triangulum Galaxy, which is over 2.7 million
Those
light
real-
years
yeah,
away.
are those real?
Reaching it in under
I
1
know
week
the-
means Omni-Man
Andromeda.
must have flown over
Andromeda.
142 million times faster than light.
Oh, and Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way. And it's not like he was in a rush.
That's
he was on a
insane.
soul-searching
Yeah.
trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in. Think, Nolan, think.
Yeah, this is
Nolan,
why I'm
think.
never having kids.
You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, they just
Make
a bunch
another
of
kid.
other Viltrumites who actually
What?
were in a hurry
That's what he
moved
said.
to Viltrum across the
Oh.
Virgo supercluster in
said,
less
"What's
than
17
24
years?"
hours.
That's over 20 billion times faster than light.
You don't really need to rush anyway. The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
According to the Invincible Handbook,
That's
Nolan is
bad.
over 2,000
Cool.
years
That-
old.
that's how it works
and
for
regardless
Saiyans,
of age,
too.
Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans
Oh, no,
do,
they just-
so
they age,
rarely
so-
ever tire out.
Seriously?
Physically.
He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well, you would have to be a Vitrumite first. A Vitrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting ripped out, or even more scary, ripping out your whole beard all at once. Only a Vitrumite could pull off something that disturbing.
Nolan is incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered invincible.
Most weapons in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Vitrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking of planets, he's strong enough to shatter one by flying straight through it. A planet so big it has a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
Yeah, like
And
Jupiter.
don't get me started on how the ring is actually made up of dead bodies because,
With the
spoilers.
ring?
Just
Yeah,
go read
is
the
it
comic.
Jupiter?
If
That's
Roche
sad,
isn't doing
man.
it for you, this planet also supports
Jupiter is the
5
big,
moons in its orbit.
storm
And
mark.
even the smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity
Sorry,
shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the
Where did they
planet's
get this?
diameter,
Where did
we
they
can
get-
tell this world
They
is
do
nearly
their
14
research,
times
Where did they
larger
get
than
this?
Earth.
It
Rock
Or
off to
it
them. They
was
get their
before,
research.
You know, kablam.
Now, Omni-Man does have
must take
his
them a long
weaknesses.
time to do
Monsters
it.
like Rognars can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's
Well, they probably
extremely
got a whole
sensitive
crew.
to a specific high
Yeah,
edge
yeah.
frequency.
I think the longest is probably just
But
doing
his real
animation.
weakness turned out to be, you guessed it, fatherhood. Thanks to his son Mark, Nolan began to re-examine his perspective and his place in the universe. He settled down in a new place, got himself a new job, and even had a new kid
Spoilers.
with his new
I didn't-
wife.
spoilers.
Ooh, it was a bug. The bug lady, he banged a bug.
Let me know
Why?
when it's over.
Omni-Man?
How many episodes did you watch in
Omni-Man?
season
Maybe
2?
like 2.
Everyone deals with parenting stress in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the
over,
only one he was
dumbass.
trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
In the far reaches of the cosmos laid a world with a people like no other, born and raised to do just one thing: fight.
The Saiyans, a proud warrior people from the planet Vegeta, ruled by, King Vegeta.
Yeah, that makes
Well,
sense.
narcissist much.
Exactly. Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Bardock! He's cool, he's crude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed. And guess what? He's father of Goku.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
Right?
I had no
What a
idea.
curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
I used to think, before I knew,
Bardock
I
was
used
a
to think.
cold-blooded killer, ruthlessly conquering planets in service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer planets, they wiped
What are
out
you gonna
every
do,
living
monkey?
thing, leaving Frieza uninhabited rocks to sell away. Bardock was an asshole. Well, until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has
Yeah, he
evolved over the
was.
years, with multiple
In the
iterations
movie-
to draw from.
Like in the Broly movie, he was somewhat noble.
But only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's
Oh, the
leader
movie, yeah,
began
that's
to
the one I'm
ship
talking
when
about.
He met
Yeah.
and eventually married fellow warrior Gine, and had 2 sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the blood of his fallen friends. Hardcore.
Bardock could fly, move faster than
Yeah.
light, and was naturally adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his hands. True to his brutal screw-you nature, Bardock's moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit cannon is like a ki-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy has no chill. He will run you over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then then move on to the next guy. All in a day's work for a Saiyan.
Marriage didn't change that. While Bardock cared for Gine, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up to be anything more than battlefield fodder.
But they would still possess the Saiyan's power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary devastation.
In Super, yeah,
Under the
but
light of
before
a full
Super, he
moon,
was
a
actually
Saiyan with a tail
Definitely
manifests
solid.
Zaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju.
Oh, Bardock has the great ape
Some would call
too?
Yajirobe.
Also,
While some Saiyans can maintain control
described the
over this
idea
berserker
after
form,
Trump
low-class
sent Goku
warriors like
to
Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full-tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class, Bardock's power level nearly matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once.
That's what's
At
up.
about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Yeah.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Like when his son fought Prince Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000.
Oh, 8.
Yeah, the dub changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold.
Oh, they changed.
According
That's
to this
crazy.
movie,
That's
Goku's
dumb.
power
Yeah.
level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with Bardock. Goku's training during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000 upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star,
You watched Kai,
which
so
is
you didn't see
impressive
that.
considering
Yeah.
the speed involved.
The planet Namek
Hey,
is
Kai
outside
is-
the squadron.
Kai is not better.
I said Kai is great. I wasn't gonna say it's better.
Traveling a
All right,
quarter
then
of
why?
the universe's
Okay, then
diameter
why?
would put
Okay,
the
then
ship
why?
over
Why not just watch Z?
9.5
Why are you watching
trillion
Kai?
times the
Bro.
And Goku would have had to keep up with that kind of speed
I
to
agree.
do all that other stuff.
Makes sense, given far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went cheerio.
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating its people, until he found two survivors, a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity. But Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the two.
Oh, yeah,
Even
man.
pushed himself
Oh, yeah, I
far past
forgot,
his limits
man,
to
in the next
protect them
arc,
from his own Frieza Force
In
allies.
Super,
Taunted
they
that
do
Frieza
go.
had
They do go
dire
into
plans
details about
for the
Goku's
Saiyan's
family.
future.
This
Really?
moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative of his family and cautious of Frieza. When all the Saiyans were called back to planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons, he had a hunch something was up. So before his final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to thrive. And hey, that's what good parents do.
A choice that would have a greater significance
Yeah.
than Bardock could ever imagine.
And then Dildo Dickhead blew them all up and he died.
Dildo dickhead says.
Or did he? Bardock got killed so freaking hard he got blasted back in time.
Actually, he was pulled away by these two.
Oh.
Miscalculated and misplaced him.
I don't think
incorrectly
this
in
is
time
canon.
stream.
Blah, blah,
I
blah,
don't
God,
know.
canon, whatever. He survived. And when he realized what happened, he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan. What?
All right, this is very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is
Okay.
jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory,
he did it just
failure,
off of sheer anger.
love,
Yeah.
and loss.
Actually, though,
Frieza
most
destroyed
Saiyans
the
do it
Saiyans
off
because
pure-
he
Well, yeah,
feared
but
the possibility
like-
of the
like
Super
the- like-
Saiyan.
like
he didn't
A
train
Saiyan
for it.
with
They
power that
trained
could
for
rival
it.
his
Yeah.
own.
Bardock
Perhaps
also
Bardock's
trained for it.
transformation was more than simply a what if. He had begun to take the
That's-
very steps his son later would to
that's-
achieve
I think
the
that's
form.
Frieza's
Perhaps if Frieza had hesitated,
descendant.
even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him, right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud. Hey, shout out to everyone who believed in us during our recent crowdfunding.
And joining you in that support is the first ever sponsor for an independent death metal episode, Manscaped.
Manscaped's newest newest masterpiece is the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra in forged gold.
Oh, so now you want to watch old one?
Oh no, I
This
just said
special edition trimmer is the perfect
So
tool
cool
for
that
the
you wanna
golden
watch it?
era of hair grooming, where
Okay.
precision, luxury, and performance meet. There's limited quantities
say you wanna
available, so
watch
you
it.
need to
I
pick
just
one up
said-
soon.
If
You
you're
wanna watch
anything
it?
like
You
me,
wanna
your
watch it?
scrub
Yes,
grows all over the
Okay.
place way too fast. Or maybe
Go ahead,
you get that
commit to your
itchy
go
scraggle
ahead, commit
whiz
to your
head.
bullshit.
I'm committed.
Either
It's
way,
not
the
BS.
Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Gold comes with 2 blades for any occasion.
Oh,
a
screw it.
trimmer and a
Manscaped
coil.
doesn't work.
And look at it. It's so
I just realized something I haven't seen. I haven't seen Wizard Boomstick. You know how they do like cuts?
I was
haven't seen those.
I haven't seen it on animated versions of them.
And I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's how it was back in the day, though.
What?
Like originally, they would just do the voices and not cut to the animation.
Oh, okay.
That's 20% off.
Yeah, but I just realized that we haven't seen like the
I miss it.
animations. I like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I did like when they cut back to it.
That's the first time back.
Seriously,
Yeah,
show them
gradually,
some
like-
love by
Maybe they're
clicking the link
changing their,
below.
characters up to this.
Yeah.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the
All right,
data
let's go.
through all possibilities.
It's time for a
All right.
death battle!
Omni-Man.
$50. Close. Never mind, you're close. Watch if you win, you don't regret it.
I can't. I owe some money.
The last one we saw,
Another gross
Martian Manhunter and Silver Surfer.
The album was good.
That was goddamn, man.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Don't underestimate me!
Things are saying from the start.
I'm like, oh yeah, he's close.
But no, they like sizing up their opponents.
Just like my son, sticking his nose in places he's not ready for.
My son would kick his ass!
You win. Thank you, guys.
So we're good with that.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna argue there.
Yeah, man, you done blew up my shit.
Whatever you are, you're an embarrassment.
Oh, Planet.
Wait till you see
Not Planet.
the real power of a
Exactly.
Saiyan.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Are you impressed now?
Are you not entertained?
Oh yeah, man, they can't pull like a beard off.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild.
Got him with the tail. Oh yeah, they can't breathe out of the stratosphere. Neither of them can.
But I think, what's the name better at holding the breath?
Bro, you're cooking, man. You're cooked.
I won't let you take me from my wall!
Bro, man, you're cooked.
You ain't do this one freely, you know what the hell?
I like the music, bro.
Yeah.
Your time is up! Saiyan!
Hold on, it's about to happen.
You said Saiyan. Remember it.
Okay. KO. Yeah.
Okay, these Gokus have got to step
That was a
up and fight
short
for
ass
themselves.
battle.
And
It
his
wasn't
Saiyan against
long.
Vitrumite is fascinating. Among the many similarities, 5 specific categories stand out.
Starting with speed. Bardock is much faster, given his power level matched Goku dodging asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed. Much higher than the
Goku versus
Viltrumite's
Super.
fastest speed.
That's what I was
And a
thinking.
50 times
That's an
multiplier
old
from
one, right?
Super
Yeah, that's an
Saiyan,
old
and
one.
it's a huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets at
King
once,
Veggie is
and
insane.
Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the numbers are actually pretty similar, until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well, there's a catch. A major plot point in Invincible involves the coalition of
Okay,
planets
that guy,
admitting
man, but we
that their
didn't see him
weapons
die.
cannot hurt.
Nah, yeah, I was able to say he's not dead.
We
He
didn't
definitely
see Bardock
he
die.
definitely subdued him.
We didn't see Bardock die.
You're right. No, you're right.
Sunlight and heat between a planet and its stars.
What they
And this
tease
is
for
no
the
ordinary
round
planet.
two?
Its
Yeah, like-
size
What they
is
do that?
so
Because they did that
high
because
its
a lot of people
inhabitants
wanted
are
to see
as strong
Goku
as
versus
Viltrumites
Superman
just
again.
They did it like
due to
4
living in its
times, didn't they?
natural
I think it was only
To fully
twice, like
bundle
after
light
he
to such a
achieved
planet
Super
and
Saiyan
remain
God.
in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted
They do
view
their
between
research.
sun and satellite.
No, I
and the
couldn't
disk
do-
itself
couldn't do all
must be
that
about
shit.
half the
They put
diameter of the
science
star
in
in
there.
question.
What
This means the scaling of the disk is at 3 septillion tons,
That's 24 zeros.
which makes Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Not even the
That's
Great Ape or Super Saiyan forms could make up that difference.
Goddamn.
So
That's
strength goes
crazy.
to Nolan.
Still, numbers aren't everything. As far as versatility
Numbers
in
aren't
comic goes,
everything, y'all.
neither have
Y'all
one
are giving us
distinct advantage
all the
at
numbers.
Omni-Man survives in space for much longer, but Bardock barely squeaks out the edge here thanks to his ranged versatility with key attacks and, of course, Super Saiyan.
Okay, let's address the Super Saiyan Bardock thing. It's perfectly fair to question whether or not the form should be in this comparison at all. However, even with the
Right,
form
since it wasn't
included,
canon.
Nolan still takes this, especially when it comes to our last 2 categories, experience and stamina.
Yep, Omni-Man's
Yeah,
been around
yeah.
a lot longer
Omni-Man-
than Bardock,
Omni-Man has
over
lived longer.
2,000 years, and even with Super Saiyan, Bardock's no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate.
Right.
Which brings us to what may be Omni-Man's most surprising advantage.
Those weird smart atoms.
Saiyans like Bardock can fight for days on end, but only for so long. Bardock possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents him from tiring in most cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks non-stop. And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected
That
to.
makes sense for him to be less
Crazy
long.
speed and
Oh,
power
versatile.
made him a real
He's
challenge.
But Nolan's strength, experience, and sheer endurance
Hit him
presented an
with his own
unstoppable
tail.
and
That was
unshakable
funny.
force
That was a
would
bit
inevitably
funny.
land
That
in
was
killing
funny
blow.
though.
When push came to shove, Omni-Man raised the bar. Doug.
The winner is Omni-Man.
That was
Next
funny.
time on Death Battle.
Okay, next time.
Persona?
Versus Persona versus
Subscribe and join as a member to see more.
I cannot get
Thanks for
into
watching.
JoJo. I could not get into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I could not.
Yeah, I don't like the art style.
Yeah, it's too
It
damn
looks- it looks
too
bizarre.
damn bright.
It literally looks bizarre.
It's too damn bright and bizarre.
It looks bizarre, yeah.
That was some BS though. That was some BS though.
Yeah, my boy Omni-Man.
Let's do Omni-Man versus Goku. No, bro.
I thought that was really going to be the match.
That would make more sense.
It would make more sense.
That
When they
would
said
make more
Bardock,
sense.
I was like, okay.
I mean, like, Bardock still is a father, though.
yeah, it's a dad move.
Yeah.
It's a dad move.
Maybe it was like father. Well, no. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was good, though.
Yeah.
Glad to see that they're finally back, and I like how they're doing like this next time segments thing.
Yeah.
They didn't do it because they never did it.
They never teased the next one.
Right, and then oh my god, I hope they go back doing the cuts where they show like the faces.
I think maybe they're working on like a new
They probably got to do the designs because they're no longer partnered with Rooster Teeth,
Right.
and I don't know, they might own them or some shit.
Maybe.
Man, but anyway, man, that was it though. That was our reaction to Omni-Man versus Bardock. Let us know in the comments if y'all want us to react to old ones, because we can totally react to old ones.
Or do you want us to just stick with the new ones?
Yeah, but you know how long it takes them to do new ones?
That's true. That's true.
Man, but anyway, this has been your boy Tay.
Being born at.
We're 10 in, we're out. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.